Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I have the new Nomad Cosmetics OKAVANGO Delta Botswana South Africa Safari palette in my stash today. This little beauty drops this Monday if you're Central Time at 11 p.m. CST, or Tuesday, which is May 30th at 12 a.m. EST, and it's going to retail for $42. I will be creating 3 looks with this beauty. I love the outward packaging. It's like a velvet leopard finish, and then when we open it up, we have this gorgeous 15 pan color story. In one of my recent videos, I talked about how neutral eyeshadow palettes were going to be making a comeback in 2023 and also into 2024. Point being, this new Nomad Cosmetics palette. Now, in this particular palette, you are getting 9 majestic mattes, 3 stunning shimmers, and 3 animal print shimmer swirls. Again, everything is inspired by South Africa, and I cannot wait to dive into this palette. I do have a discount code with Nomad Cosmetics. I believe it is Steff10, Steff or Steff10, I'm going to put it right here, and that will give you 10% off of your order, off of anything on the Nomad Cosmetics website. If you are unfamiliar with Nomad Cosmetics, they are a travel-themed indie makeup brand from Dallas, Texas, and with all of their new palettes, there's always a cause, a charity that they give back to that is related to the palette destination. So for this particular palette, this is a little postcard that they insert in every order. I was sent this in PR, by the way, but it says the cause behind this Okovango palette, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, is we are so excited to help protect the majestic animals and the communities of the safari by supporting the Wilderness Wildlife Trust. So a portion of the proceeds from this palette will go to benefit that charity. That is one of the main things I love about Nomad Cosmetics, is that they are always giving back to the cities, communities, the countries that inspire their gorgeous palettes. If you guys want to see the 3 looks and hear my thoughts on this new one from Nomad Cosmetics, keep on watching. Now, I've already primed my eyelids with my favorite eyeshadow primer of the moment, and it is this one from Sugar Drizzle. I do have a code with Sugar Drizzle, and it is Steff10, and that will give you 10% off of your order. Let's dive into this OKAVANGO Safari palette. You do get a mirror, of course, and this beautiful green and brown color story. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the greens. I want to start here. I got to start with this one. This shade is called OK. So some of the shade names I'm not going to be able to pronounce. There might be a couple. More my game reserve. More my. I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, that's going to be the shade that we're going to put in the crease. And I'm taking that on a Game Beauty E01. I am in the middle of a foundation review. I am trying out the reformulated Dior Face and Body Backstage Foundation, and just FYI, it is a shade too dark, and that's because I thought I was getting my shade, but seems like this reformulation is running a little on the dark side, or dark and kind of orange side, at least the shade that I got, which is shade 1N, but we'll talk about that in my next video. Now on a BK Beauty 211, I'm going to go in with this green shade over here. This one is Vumbura Plains. I'm going to focus that right below where I applied the first shade. Love that. So pretty. Now on that same brush, I think I'm going to go into this deeper green down here. This one is called Rumbling Elephants. I'm going to focus that on the outer corner. I'm going to go back in with this green shadow and just focus it right in here. Now let's play with some of these shimmers. I think I'm going to do this one. This one is called Roaring Lions, and I'm going to put that all over the lid. I'm taking the shade on a damp Rephr 21. This is one of those swirl shimmer shadows. It is so pretty. Nomad Cosmetics typically has an amazing formula, both matte and shimmer. And I've always been a fan of their shimmer formula. They always have, majority of their palettes have like really intense, beautiful shimmer shadows. For the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with Crash of Rhinos, and I'm going to take that on a BK Beauty 210. I'm going to go back in with Rumbling Elephants and keep that really close to the lower lash line. Same brush. Now I'm going to go into this green shimmer for the inner corner. This one is called Nile Crocodiles. And I did spray the brush with a little MAC Fix Plus, and I love that beautiful green shimmer. I'm going to pop off camera, add the finishing touches, and I will be right back to show you the completed look number 1. So here's the completed look number 1. I tightline with some dark brown eyeliner from Flower Beauty. This is their, I think, what is it called? The Forever Winged Liner. This one is in the shade Dark and Stormy. For the lower waterline, I went in with an e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick. This one is in the shade Lava Lamp. And the mascara slash eyelash primer I'll be using is this little duo right here from Maybelline, and they're both from the Sky High edition. So love the way the look turned out. No issues with the mattes or shimmer shadows. I think everything is performing as per usual with Nomad Cosmetics palettes. Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. For look number 2, I want to do something a little smoky, a little smoky brown eye, I think. I'm going to take the shadow right here and I'm going to pack it all over the lid. This one is called Honking Hippos. I'm going to take that shade on a Singe Beauty E01. Oh my god, look at all of that fallout! Not good when you're doing a foundation review. Oh no, what happened there? Okay. Take my little puff. Oh man. Okay, I think I've managed to get it all off. I must have just dug in really too much, I guess, a little too hard with the brush, because that rarely ever happens, at least to that extent. This is a nice brown though. Now on a What's a Beauty R108, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one is Pack of Wild Dogs. And I'm just going to kind of use that right here along the edge. So this is, what I laid down here is more of a cool tone brown, and this is more of a warm tone. Just trying to define the shape a little bit better. I'm going to bring that same shade down a little bit to the lower lash line. Now I think I'm going to use 2 different shimmer shadows. I'm going to go in with this one and then this one. So this will be like the outer half of the lid, and this will be for the inner half of the lid. And this first shade I'm going to go in with is called Mighty Buffaloes. I'm taking that on a damp Morphe M124. Same brush. Now I'm going in with that lighter shade. This beautiful, look at that. Ooh, love it. You know, I love colorful makeup all day long, but if you give me a neutral palette that has greens in it, I'm gonna be satisfied. And I really am loving this color story. I think a lot of you are gonna find it to be very versatile and very user-friendly. For the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of this dark brown and just kind of tight line real close to the lash line. I'm using a BH Cosmetics pencil brush, and I'm only gonna take this about halfway. I think I'm going to do some black liner on the lower waterline as well as tight line the upper lash line. I think That'll really give it a dramatic effect. I'm gonna try this shade right here for the inner corner highlight. This one's called Migrating Zebras. I did spray the brush, same little BH pencil brush. And again, this is one of those swirl shimmer shadows, which are turning out to be really beautiful. Ooh, that's fun. It almost looks a little blue, right? I love it. Did get fallout with this look, obviously, but I'm gonna do those finishing touches off camera and I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 2. So here's the completed look number 2. I did exactly what I said I was gonna do. I did some Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Skinny Eyeliner on the top lash line, and then I did my Give by Gwen Stefani, whatever is left of my black eyeliner in the shade Spiderwebs for the lower waterline, and I love the way the black looks with the brown. Definitely the smoky eye I had in mind. I'm going to take some quick pictures and then I'll be right back and we'll start creating the third and final look with this new, I'm just going to call it the Safari palette from Nomad Cosmetics. So for look number 3, I think I'm going to start off with this shade right here. I haven't used this one. This one is called Elusive Leopards. Have I used, yeah, I used Towering Giraffes. Crash of Rhinos, yeah, I used that one. Yeah, I think this is the only matte shade that I haven't used yet. So I'm going to start off with this, and then we'll go in with something else. And I'm taking this shade on a Singe Beauty E02. You know what shade I haven't used, guys? This green one over here. This one is called Chief's Island, and I'm going to take that on a Singe Beauty E05. And I'll focus that out here. I think I'm going to use this shade for the lower lash line as well. Now, the only shimmer shadow I haven't used is this one right here. This one is called Keystone Termites. That's funny. All these shade names are really cute. So I guess I'm just going to place that like right in here in this empty space. Using my damp Morphe M124. Ooh, that is a pretty shade. Nice compliment to these mattes. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Little bit of fallout right there. Going in with that green called Chief's Island on a Singe E05. Just placing that on the lower lash line. Adding more of Keystone Treasures right down here. 3 shades to get this look. Very quick, very easy. I will be right back. Let me just do some eyeliner and I'll be back to show you the completed look number 3. Okay guys, so here's the completed look number 3. I went in with one of the new Urban Decay 24/7 Inks eyeliner. This one is in the shade Freak. That's what I have on the top lash line. And for the lower waterline, I went in with an LA Girl Neon Shockwave eyeliner in the shade Gottcha. I used all the shades in this new Safari palette from Nomad Cosmetics. Let me go ahead and wrap up today's video and I'll share with you guys my final thoughts. So in my opinion, the Okavango Safari palette from Nomad Cosmetics is getting 2 amazing thumbs up from me. I used all of the shades in this 15-pan palette that drops this Monday if you're here in Central Time at 11 p.m. CST, or Tuesday if you're Eastern Time at 12 a.m. EST. It retails for $42 and you can use my code STEFF10 to take 10% off of your order. That is an affiliate code, so if you do end up shopping through it, I thank you so much for supporting me, my channel, and Nomad Cosmetics. This beautiful neutral color story did a fantastic job. I love all of the looks I was able to create. I mean, it has green, so of course I am going to love it, but I think palettes like this, neutrals with maybe just a pop of green or a pop of blue, I really think you're going to be seeing that trend moving forward in 2023 and also into 2024, and I don't mind it at all. I think we all have our fair share of rainbow and colorful palettes. It's nice to update our neutral palette wardrobe from time to time, and I think this is a great palette for the summer, moving into fall, and just year-round. These are some good basic shades. The mattes are pigmented, easy to work with. You are going to get a little bit of fallout from both shadows, but it was just my fault over here on this eye. I think I just went in too heavy-handed with my brush, and that's why I got that massive amount of fallout. But all of the shades, all of them performed so well. I love all three looks I was able to create. I love the packaging of this. It's like a velvet packaging leopard print on it, and I think it is just a wonderful palette. I always love supporting Nomad Cosmetics. I do get a lot of stuff from them in PR, but even before I got PR from them, I was always buying their new releases, and I love this brand because they are a Texas-based indie brand, and I am down here in South Texas, but they always give back to a charity. A portion of the proceeds from all of their palettes go to benefit a local charity in the destination that the palette is representing. So thank you so much, Nomad Cosmetics, Felicia and Auntie, the owners, for sending this palette my way. Let me know which look you like best. Are you team 1, 2, 3, none, all? Sound off in the comments down below. Let me know if this new Nomad Cosmetics palette is going to be in your future. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water, and I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye!